failure to cause a meeting, we shall have no option but to undertake two things. One, organize immediate pull-out of teachers from insecure schools and regions in any part of Kenya. It will not only be northern Kenya, even in schools. A school where parents have invaded, any group of parents invading any schools, we shall mobilize a pull-out of teachers, all the teachers in those particular schools. Number two, we shall organize major, where it has reached, we cannot be watching. We cannot watch parents coming and behaving like animals and hooligans across our schools, and we keep quiet. Number two, a teacher is killed and burned to ashes. That one alone is the highest level of provocation. Highest level of provocation that should have occasioned teachers to down tools even for one day across the country in protest. And you know we are capable of doing that. And now we are saying this killing that has happened today, it tells us it might not stop. Teachers will have to die in various forms. We shall from today henceforth use the power of our solidarity and therefore organize major countrywide demonstration by all teachers. And we shall call them out. And we are telling teachers, no one will protect you except yourself. The employer will not protect you. And anybody else, communities cannot protect you. If now there are indications that you cannot be protected, then we must rise to protect ourselves. And we can only protect ourselves by taking severe action. We cannot sit happily and pretend in our classrooms and our staff rooms that our colleagues are safe. An injury to one is an injury to all. If a teacher is killed in Busia for no reason, the entire teaching force has been injured. If a teacher is molested in Nairobi, the entire teaching force has been molested. And now that several teachers have been killed, all teachers in all staff rooms across the Republic are injured. And so, we shall organize major countrywide demonstration by all teachers across the country to condemn these unending barbaric actions. How we shall do it, that is our business. That is if we are not granted a meeting. But if we are granted a meeting, then we'll be able to engage the ministry appropriately. Yours sincerely, signed by myself, Secretary General, and copied to Dr. Nancy Njeri Macharia, so that she's not surprised when teachers walk out. We know she's very good in releasing press statements to send condolences. That is not enough. We did not create a commission to be sending condolences when teachers are killed. It's under duty to ensure that teachers are safe and are accountable. And the ministry, the same thing. The Minister for Education is the figure leader, political head of the education in any country. And by the way, we shall be amending the Constitution of Kenya so that these names called cabinet secretaries are not cabinet secretaries, but are actually substantive ministers. Substantive ministers who must be the leaders of education. And of course, you know, these ministers will have to come from Parliament. When those appointed from outside Parliament shall have to sit in Parliament. We shall correct this. But as of now, the Minister for Education take lead. Don't show us the drama of going round schools and how Form 1s are reporting. Form 1s will report. They will pay fees and they will be in school. There's no big deal about that. But who will teach those children in school if teachers are being killed? A school begins with a teacher. And also is copied to Lydia Nzomo, the chair of the commission. And of course, you know too well in the BBI report, the chairs of commissions will exercise executive mandates of those commissions so that they are responsible and accountable. And that is our communication this afternoon. And that is the sad situation in the teaching service. And as I conclude, Kenya is a signatory of safe schools. All the boundaries of Kenya are guarded by the Kenya Army, we want to believe. And we don't think insurgents and outsiders should have the opportunity to invade. And not only invade, but walk freely to schools and kill children. We've not forgotten the killing of young students at Garissa University. After we raised an alarm as a union, you remember I was accosted and taken to the CID for incitement. And let me tell everybody, I don't incite Al-Shabaabs. They are not under my armpit. They are elsewhere. I only mobilize my members who are not armed to defend themselves by standing up. That is not incitement. That is asking our members to rise to the occasion and defend themselves. There have been 2 cohorts of teachers who have camped at the head office. One in 2015, another group 2016, and I am afraid with what has happened, we expect another group. They will always do it. They have always slept in the boardroom. That's not news. Are we going to have this circle of confusion through and through? And we have always recommended a permanent solution. And the ministry has been blind. TSC has been blind. Teaching is a community duty. And so the permanent solution of Northeastern, whether they like it or not, recruit Form 4 school leavers from Northeastern and train them, regardless of the minimum cutoff. Somebody cannot cheat us that, constitutionally we want national standards. You cannot set national standards even in impossible areas to staff. They are what you call impossible regions to staff. And we are not recreating, as a union, a new format of staffing. The UN through UNESCO has given recommendations that teachers must be derived from the local communities. Because you can imagine, if all schools in Northeastern, because there are Northeastern children who have graduated in Form 4, and their potential to be trained and to deliver teaching in both secondary schools and primary school in that region, it will solve the problem of selective killing once and for all. And for avoidance of doubt, and mark this, the UN recommendation talks of even clans. In every tribe there are clans. So every clan must have their own teachers. Some of this madness of saying delocalizing teachers, delocalization to bring national cohesion is madness. TSC has no business solving political problems of this country caused by politicians. Domiciling teachers within their communities and counties is a perfect UN recommendation. And so we still maintain, we have not changed our position on many policy issues that we are opposed to. They cannot work and they will not work. And for this, we've done our communication to the CS, and in that meeting, we'll be able to discuss and put forward our proposals on very many issues. If they don't cause a meeting, shauri yao, tutatoa walimu. Bila shaka. You don't engage us, we engage in our own actions and organize ourselves.